What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Real Life Perspective Late Night Show. Hope you're all doing well this evening. Real quick, we're going to do a quick little view of the quick top box office hits of this week. So we've got number one going with Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Second is Spider-Man Across the Universe. Number three, we've got Little Mermaid, unfortunately. Then we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Then we got the Boogeyman, whatever the heck that is. And Fast X. And still hanging in there strong. My favorite still is Super Mario Brothers movie. Cool. Top trending games on Twitch this week. We've got number 4 at World of Warcraft. Number 3, we've got Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom by Nintendo, of course. We've got Apex Legends at number 2, and Dota. I guess that's what that is. Dota 2, whatever that is. So there you go. Tonight we're sipping on a little Pacifico. It's a nice little Mexican beer. Cerveza. I like it with a little bit of lime. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Feel free to join in the chat. Let's get my good buddy Nightbot rocking here. See if he's going out. You know what? I never set him up for Twitch, so he probably won't work tonight. But anyways, let me bring on a fine guest of mine, good buddy of mine, so we can get things moving here, because I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks. I have not seen this dude in like 2 weeks. Pacifico, baby. Pacifico. Okay, I'd like to welcome to the Real Life Perspective Late Night Show my good friend and fellow Spaceball, Mr. Carbon Master 77. Welcome to the show.
What a world.
What's up,
What a world. What a world. Man, sorry for flaking out earlier, man. It's just, dude, you know how that goes, man.
I know,
it's
man.
Like, okay, I got to stop the point. I came in here, I brought it up, I added on, dropped the message, was like, hey, man, I'm on my way.
Yeah, man.
But,
it's all good. It's all good.
And when I finally sat down, your show was over. It looked like you were on there for 2 hours too, man.
Pretty close. About an hour and 50 minutes. So I had a good time. Troy V was keeping me company, and then a buddy of mine, a coworker of mine, showed up there. He's one of those guys that he's like you, man. We could walk through the hallways and you say something, you say some kind of quote, and you catch it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the other day, he was walking through and he goes, just randomly, he'll walk through and he'll just say some random quote. The other day he said, "Candy cane, candy cane." And I said, "Oh man, that's a great movie." I said, "If you could bring a bottle of pink champagne, that would be fantastic." So that's a quote from a movie called Joyride. Did you ever see Joyride, man?
Man, Joyride, who's in it?
It's got Paul Walker.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's Paul Walker, right? Paul Walker.
Yeah, and Steve Zahn.
They're driving that old car and they get stuck out in the country, and yeah,
they're stalked by a truck driver because they try messing with them. They pretend he's a girl. Paul Walker pretended to be a girl, like messing with that truck driver, and they wind up getting a little bit too much what they pay for, man. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
man. I have seen that. I've seen it a few times, actually. Yeah, it's been a minute though. It's been a while.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of teasing of our upcoming project that we got going on.
Oh man, I was looking forward to being part of that tease. Did Troy get to see some of that?
We let's we can do a little bit of tease right now for those of you just joining us.
You know something, man. What do you got? Do you have a gig tomorrow night? Or I'd like to be able to tease it a little bit on my channel. I didn't do it when you were out.
Well, you got the link, man. You got the link. Yeah, I don't care. You can tease it.
I just didn't want to tease it with you being out. You know.
Oh, don't sweat it, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Promote. You know,
Okay.
you ain't gonna
So
bug me.
what are you talking like? We haven't really talked about like drop date, man. Like, what are
No,
you thinking?
because we got to get at
Got to
least
fur out.
yeah, we got to get at least like 3 or 4 episodes under our
Yeah.
belt because
I agree. I agree.
if people like it so much, they're gonna want to be. Oh, I gotta have more, and I don't want it to be like 6 months down the line before we drop another one.
Yeah.
You know
True.
what I'm
True.
saying?
You want to do it like you want to be able to drop one every
Once a
week?
month. Once a
Once a
month.
month?
I mean, nothing too crazy about what
Yeah.
we take to film it. That way
Yeah. For sure.
people can have a little bit of anticipation. I mean that's what I like to do anyway. I mean, like, so
Yeah.
let me just show you what I did.
Yeah. That and it takes time. It takes time to go out there and do that. Go out there and get content. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, dude, it really does. It really does. So we're gonna do this. Let's do a little teaser. So this is those of you. I've only done one Twitch live, right? So
Yeah.
but this is everybody who's joining us. This is my good buddy Trumpet Master 77. He's always on my happy hour live streams, and he and I are venturing off into some adventures on some other projects and things like that. And so we kind of want to tease a little bit of what's going on with that a little bit here. So I'll just show you the first couple minutes of what we got going on here, just so you know, audio and everything. Let me know if the audio coming through.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. That's a great entrance. That was a nice shot right there.
Salute, welcome to Trumpet Master 77 and Real Life Perspective Adventures. Road trip. You drink a Red Bull?
Adventure.
I normally like to drink Red Bull for the smell of it.
Oh, I love Red Bulls. I like
And it's got to be the OG for me. The OG Red Bull has got to be the one for me.
Yeah.
Yes, they've got some fantastic ones out there that taste delicious. They've got the coconut one. They've got the peach. Oh, that fuzzy peach, baby. It's all about the fuzzy peaches.
So when you were doing that, when you were talking, you were giving your pitch there, I didn't say anything because the only one I've ever tried is the OG. That's the only one.
Oh, yeah?
I've never even known that they had other flavors. Just in case Red Bull was paying attention. I didn't want to be like, oh, I never even tried any other ones.
They've got some really good ones now, man. They really do.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
we're headed down to. Do you know the name of this food truck area?
I don't know the name of the food truck area, but we're going to Leroy and Lewis.
Leroy and Lewis food truck. Barbecue, right? BBQ?
BBQ and things.
Love it. It's going to be great.
And that's about where I tease, just about right there.
just about right there.
Yeah, just to kind of show.
That's pretty good. Pretty good teaser. Pretty good
You know
teaser.
what I mean? Just kind of show. Okay, that's where they're headed. But what's this all about? And I showed off and said that you're big. Hey, Joe White, tropical. Let's see, tropical yellow one keeps me going
at work.
What does that mean? Tropical.
He's
yellow.
talking about the Red Bull flavors.
Oh snap! Mm-hmm. Oh, right on, Joe. Right on, my good buddy Joe. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you now. But yeah, that's about what I tease that way because and I let the audience know that Joe and everybody else, Trumpet Master 77 has a really great BBQ channel and Instagram also on YouTube. Does a lot of great BBQ content footage. So he's all about the foods. He's in the know of the BBQ community. So he keeps me in line, and he knows about these places. So we kind of split it up a little bit of two kind of adventure, two destinations in our episodes. One is more foodies, and then
Yeah.
the other one is more something pop culture, man.
So I
And
guess we kind of hooked up and got two communities kind of two different communities together and did a little bit of each other's thing that they do.
that's it, man. Well,
And
but you're so well rounded and such a well rounded, swell individual. That's what that's what makes it so fun for me, man. Because you know some stuff that I don't know about, and you're in that world, but you're such a like I said, well rounded dude that you and I click on such a generational level on the pop culture stuff, man. So I think that's why it works really well.
good times. Had a lot of fun that day. If I'd have done something different, I'd have wore shorts.
I remember you say that. Yeah.
I'd have wore shorts, and I will next time.
Yeah, for sure. But we got lots of things planned. That we're doing all kinds of fun research, texting each other. Hey, we found this place. We need to go here. We need to go here. We need to go there.
For sure. For sure.
And so we got lots of things lined up. But it's going to be a minute before we probably showcase anything. But another thing that I was teasing Trumpet Master, I was showing, and I'll go ahead and show you this before we get going on the episode here. I was kind of showing off some of this stuff, man. Check this out.
Oh,
check this out. Some of the footage from on Tuesday when I ran down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Geek Empire, man.
Nice.
Dude, let's do this one. There we go. No. And this is also back in my other live that I did a little bit earlier. You can go back and rewatch it if you want to watch the full. But I'll show you a few clips. So this was at the first place I stopped in. Look, I just wanted to.
That's pretty cool.
I wanted to show that Jack Nicholson Joker right there.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best Joker, man.
No kidding, right?
A lot of people will say Heath Ledger, but man, at the time era when Batman came out, what was it? 1989.
Exactly. For us of that generation, we see that and we're just like, oh, that's it.
Jack Nicholson, man.
Yeah, he's.
But I will say. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go. You're good. You will say. No, I love Heath Ledger's performance.
Yeah, because I forgot the dude's name. I gotta think about the guy's name. What I was gonna say is this particular actor. Think of an actor who would play a really, really good Joker.
Oh, huh. It's tough, man. I mean, because
I have him. I can't remember his name.
Who you think he would be good, or he did play him?
No, who would play a really good Joker?
Well, I mean, Jim Carrey did the Riddler in one of those. I thought he was fantastic as a Riddler. He did great because he's a comedian. But Joker, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix. What do you think of his performance?
I think it was. I think it was okay. I mean, I think it was good. I don't think like it was like over the top or anything.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But I mean, he pulled it off.
But yeah, I was showing a little bit of this footage here. My father-in-law is big into Bruce Lee, so I had to get some shots.
Oh, nice.
Of Bruce Lee statues.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some pretty cool.
My oldest son is into the Bruce Lee thing.
Oh, no, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I see the old school. I see the old school Gojira at the top.
Gojira. And a little bit DBZ.
Yeah, check that out, man.
Yeah, dude.
That is cool.
This is all just raw footage, right?
Mm-hmm.
What up to Chad up in the house? Search Willem Dafoe. Oh, Willem Dafoe. Is that who you would think?
No.
Yeah, I've seen the Chad at 79. I have seen that image of Willem Dafoe photoshopped as the Joker, and yeah, yeah, from a cosmetic perspective, dude.
Wait a
That
minute. Who's? Yeah, bring it up. Let's see it.
let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see if it'll see my whole screen there. That's good.
Yes, the guy that played. I can't think of his name, but the guy that played Green Goblin on Spider-Man.
It's him.
Him, dude.
Yeah.
He would make a fantastic Joker.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the
See?
guy. That's the guy.
Yeah.
The
see,
Chad knows what I was talking about before.
That's it.
I mean, it was in my brain. I couldn't think of the guy's name.
Chad.
He would play a really good Joker. Look at that.
I know. Yeah, he's perfect. Oh, look
Yeah.
at this scary picture. Look at those contacts. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chad, get out of quit walking around and trumpet
In my
brain,
brain.
man. You're all up in there, man. But yeah, that was great.
That's who I was trying to. I couldn't think of his name though, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a good one. Love
Yeah,
it.
he'd play a really good Joker.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, this is a place called Guzu Gallery that we were looking at here. They got like art and they're I don't that's cool. These are, I guess, local artists.
Oh, okay.
Some of it, like I said, this is raw footage. This is unedited, so you're just gonna get the raw. I'm just kind of showing you some clips.
Yeah, for sure.
Little Pinhead. They got a lot of horror memorabilia there. That was there. The dude wouldn't give me an interview there. It was really interesting because I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but that was the first place we walked into, right? And this is me kind of trying to do a whole shot of the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked in and he goes, well, man, I've done like 5 interviews. Yeah, see, thinking of pork belly burn ends, that's you, man. Didn't you? So I told my brother about your stuff, and he's been watching. I mean, the Chad. I've been talking about the Chad about your channel. And he's like, he's talking about, oh man, Trumpet Master is giving me making me hungry over here.
Oh man, did you guys watch my video that dropped on Wednesday? That steak that I did? Oh my goodness, man.
Was it the steak? I thought I saw pork chops recently on the latest one. Was it steak or pork chops?
I did a TikTok today on some pork chops that I did today in one of my grills. I did some veggies with it. I just made a quick TikTok out of it. But
okay,
my long form video that dropped on YouTube on Wednesday was some ribeye steaks that I did on my grill crates. Oh my goodness, man! With potatoes. Dude.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe I just thought it was because I was promoting you on the live stream earlier, saying, "Oh yeah,
man, dude, I apologize for not coming on when I was supposed to. I had it planned out, but the guys showed up, and we'll talk off air about what that was all about, but.
Hey, no, it's all good, man. No. Like I said, I don't expect you to be in every one, man. Don't think you're obligated. Is this?
That's it is right there. Check
I don't know why.
homeworks.
I just wasn't reading, man. I just I don't know why I thought they were pork chops. But yeah, this was the one. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. I was kind of rummaging through this a little bit on the live earlier, showing you how you marinated these steak. Oh, this is where I was at. I was like, oh, look at that rub, man.
Take a look at that deliciousness.
Oh, you know what? So you are really well known. You really know your local people, because I was telling my buddies, I was like, hey man, you guys gotta go to this place. And I showed them a little bit of Leroy and Lewis. He goes, oh yeah, that's Leroy and Lewis, man. Yeah, we've been there several times. We love that place. So I got another buddy. I was sending him your way, and he was like, yeah, oh man, so Evan did an interview with you, man. I said, yeah, because I was showing him a little bit of teaser of the episode, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we did get an interview with the Evan Leroy of Leroy and Lewis, and so guys, stay tuned for that. But yeah, he was really excited. He was like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Well, he didn't know him, but he knows of the Cosmic.
Yeah,
So
it was kind of a big deal that you landed it like that. Just you walked up to him and got it done. I was like, because I was still standing in line and I was over there looking. And I was like, man, I'll be damned. He's over there like talking to him. I saw him clipping the microphone, and I was like, damn, he got it. I was
Well,
like, that
you
was
know-
cool. That was
well,
badass.
And after the fact that he walked around and he talked to everybody individually, one-on-one, that lets you
Yeah.
know right there. I mean, he was just an approachable guy. I just went up and knocked on the door. And like I said, if we were at Comic-Con or something, dude, I'd be scared to death seeing celebrities and movie stars like that and
Yeah.
going up and asking them, say, hey, can I have an interview with you? I'd be so
Yeah.
scared because they're there to make money. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
They're
their
there. You're
bread
like,
and butter. That's what they
oh,
do.
like if I was there to say, hey, let me buy an autograph or let me buy a picture with you, now that I've gave you money, can I interview you really quick and do a little 2-minute interview, because I have my 3 questions that I'm going to try to roll up on some I got some free tickets coming up from the local Comic-Con. Like the Lion-O is going to be there, the voice of Lion-O. Larry Keeney's gonna be there. James Hong.
Oh, that's over at the Cedar Park Center, correct?
Yeah, HEB Center.
Well, HEB Center.
Yep. It's gonna be there. There's quite a few Thundercats voiceover actors gonna be there. A couple of people from Big Trouble Little China is gonna be there.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to roll up on a couple of people and say, oh, the Revenge of the Nerds. There's like 3 people. Booger's gonna be there. The big jock who's like nerds.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there, and then who else is gonna be? David Carradine, not David, but the other one, Robert Carradine, his younger brother, the guy who played
brothers.
Yeah, he played the main nerd. Yeah, he's gonna be there. So, but yeah, that's good stuff, man. Looking forward to that. Anyway, so my 3 questions I got for people, for celebrities is hey, Mr. Kinney, what'd you eat for breakfast this morning? A little icebreaker. Just a random, what'd you eat for breakfast? Just to get them going, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah. Pancakes and sausage.
Yeah, and then somebody, and then you'll get a real feel for people when they say, oh, I had a delicious smoothie with bananas and cream, berries and cream,
and some yogurt. I had my yogurt oatmeal.
Yeah,
and a basket full of fresh strawberries.
That's it, man. Dude, check out the statue. Isn't that dope?
That is, man. That is so cool.
Little Hulk there. And I what was great is I got to snag an interview with Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Doesn't he look like him?
Yeah, he does.
Dude, this dude was super cool. He gave me like a 12-minute interview. If you think I talk a lot, this guy, you ask him a question, he just goes off. That's awesome. When I got to dig in deeper with him, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm an aspiring actor. I'm trying to, me and my buddy, we made this independent film called The Critic that you can't watch it anywhere, but you can follow them on Instagram called Critic. And so they're local Austin dudes. And it was just cool. I was like, yeah, man, I'll throw you out there on the episode. I'll throw up he gave me all of his Instagram info. And so I'll give him some props because what was great about this guy was that he gave me all the history on this place. This is Austin Books and Comics that we're looking at here. And this place is huge. If you've never been there, it is huge. From the street, from Lamar, you don't see it. You just see like a little bit. It looks like a little bitty place. You walk in and it goes all the way to the back. They must have over 60,000 comics plus in there, man. It's crazy big. And then, but he was giving me the history of this place and then the place next.
Does look like Jack Black. His profile. I just saw that. No, go ahead.
You see it? You see it, right?
Yeah, no, I saw it big time when he turned his head like that. His profile.
Oh yeah, like a younger Jack Black. Yeah, for sure. Tenacious D's. But the Guzu Galleries is next door to this place, and they own it as well. They own Guzu Galleries. That's the place where we were showing you the Bruce Lee stuff, and they have a lot of horror memorabilia and all kinds of stuff in there. And then next to that is a place called Outlaw Moon. Now that is where, you know, we need to take a trip down there just so you can just to scope it out, dude. It is
for
so
sure.
cool. It is so cool because
I just hope the weather is like decent, you know. Here we are in June and the heat out there right now. I mean, we're not even in August yet, you know?
oh yeah, it's brutal. It was brutal today, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was at an event all for the first half of the day, just sitting outside. We had a covered tent or whatever, but it was still just the humidity was freaking brutal,
so
man.
bad.
Oh, I had to show you this, man. Let's check this out. They got this like is over 1.5 feet.
That's so cool.
Statue. Yeah, this is at Austin Books and Comics. They have this display in there with all these statues. Of course, I had to get the Skeletor in there. Oh, it was so much fun. Let me find some other stuff. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Yeah. So they got some GI Joes.
Yeah, I saw Destro
Star Wars stuff. Yeah, I did saw Destro.
Nice.
Like, look at these big and the Chad will appreciate this store. That's what I was telling him. He needs to go check it out. We need to go check it out as well. Got some DC, a little bit of Marvel.
That is cool, man. It's got like everything in there.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, for a place that's been around the 70s, you think they'd be able to acquire quite a bit. You remember the poster racks, man? You remember going to like Spencer, like Troy V was. I said I remember growing up in like going to Walmart looking for the posters.
You know what I remember a lot, like going to the mall at those places, and there was always a TV with a video showing of. See if this rings a bell to you. It was always a video of like computer generated stuff that would just like transform. It was around the same time when you would like, stare at those 3D posters that you would just stare at, and all of a sudden the image popped out at you. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a sailboat. It's a sailboat. A Magic 3D, Magic Eye.
Yeah, but they used to have those funky videos playing at those stores, and it was like music, like techno style music, and it was just a bunch of like, it was just like designs,
kind of screensaver,
flowing into something else. I remember those, man.
I
don't know what the heck they were called, but you would just stand in front of that window and just watch. Oh, it's so trippy.
Yeah, and you can get that. We had them for you. Eventually got them for your screensavers for your computers, right? Yeah. Most likely. I mean, just like the little. Remember, like the little thing.
It was just like
it just went around your screen.
Crazy computer generated art. You know.
I'll have to. No, I don't know that one, man. That's not ringing a bell for me. Is that a Walmart? You said?
No, that was like at the mall. You know, like they would put a TV out there and they'd play it, and you would just sit out there outside that window just watching.
I don't know. The Chad, you think you remember any of that?
I don't know what they called them, but it was just like, I want to say it was like techno style music, but it was this cool designs that were just all computer animated designs, and they would just keep flowing into something like it would look like a river, and then all of a sudden it would float into like, I mean, it was craziness, man. I don't know what they called it. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. PS1 screensaver?
He's being silly.
I'll have to. Man, I can't remember what the heck those were called.
I don't even know.
Definitely in the 90s, though.
Where's my YouTube? Hold on, I gotta find this. I don't know what he's talking about. Hold on. PS1 screen saver. Oh, is this what he's talking about? Oh, this kind of stuff? Nah.
I don't even know how I would even search for it.
So I'm going to do like 90s screensaver.
It wasn't screensavers, though. It was just like a trippy video that they would put on.
Dude, you remember this?
Is that that's not Doom? That's
no, it's just a
German one.
No, it's just you're thinking of Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Wolfenstein sounds like Hyphenweizen.
No, this
Yeah.
is a screensaver, man. I remember this. This is so much fun. Sitting there watching it, going, "Oh, where are we going next? We're going next." Because it does remind me of Wolfenstein /
Yeah.
Doom.
Wolfenstein.
Woof, Hefeisen. That's too funny. Oh my gosh, I remember this. This is great. Oh, here you go. This is what I was talking about. This is what I thought you were trying to say, something similar to this.
No, it was nothing like that, man. It was just like a trip, like a ride. It was almost like a ride,
Oh, remember this one?
like a computer generated uh uh just a constant video. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun watching this one. I think sometimes I would play hooky, and
I remember
I'd go
I
to
remember
work with my
changing up all the
mom.
settings where it would like build multiple pipes at one time instead of just one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could adjust the settings to that where it's just like blows up like bam,
Love it, man.
instead of
It's
just
so,
watching one.
it takes me back.
Man,
It's
I
so
don't
good.
remember what the heck they were called.
Look at all these different screensavers. What is this?
Graphic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the toasters. I remember the toasters. I remember this. Yeah, played a CD on PS1 and you can control the pattern. It was fun. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know. I knew you had a PS1, and we played. Was it Jet Moto? I think it was Jet Moto. Maybe that was PlayStation 2. I just remember playing like those. You had these demos of Tomb Raider, and I think you eventually got a Resident Evil, and I was like, oh my god, that's the best. Oh my god, Resident Evil was the bomb when that came out. I remember maybe you didn't have part 1, maybe you had part 2, Raccoon City. You must have gone to fancier malls than we did. Yeah. Well, he's
No,
local,
I mean
bro.
that
He's
was just
local.
like actually. Do you remember Highland Mall?
Yeah.
I remember watching them in that, and they
Okay.
would definitely play them in Barton Creek Mall.
I don't remember which ones we went to as kids. The Chad, do you remember which ones we went to? As kiddos? I mean, I remember Highland Mall for sure because I remember they had a skating rink.
No, that was
Remember
North Cross. The one
Oh,
that,
you're right.
yeah, the one that had
You're
the skating
right.
rink was North Cross Mall.
Yeah. My bad.
Highland
Yeah.
Mall was they converted Highland Mall into like an ACC campus.
Yeah, it's an ACC. Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, no, I can't. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. You said mall, TV, screensaver. Here you go.
Man, it was like it was just a trippy video that they would play, and it had this crazy music on it. Like
I don't recall that, man.
oh man, it was the coolest thing. I was thinking about those just the other day. I don't know where to find. I'm sure they're on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, they're probably on
Gotta
Insta.
be.
I've found in the 2 weeks that I've been on Insta. Oh yeah, well look, my brother says mostly Highland. There you go. We used to go to mostly Highland. I mean, the Chad says the Chad says we're mostly on the Highland. Yeah, but over on Insta, that's where I've been. In the 2 weeks I've been there, I've been seeing so much stuff, man. So like, because of the algorithms, they just they're so potent. And I've been running into so much fun. Oh, speaking of, for those of you just joining me, I recently started an Instagram. So you guys need to run over there and join up with me, man, and follow me because I'm doing similar stuff, that I'm doing over here, over on YouTube, but lots of shorts and all kinds of fun stuff. So, could you use your support over there too? What were we talking about? Oh yeah. So let's go to home. So I've been watching. Yeah, see your algorithm. Look at this. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Nope, that's not what I'm talking about. Like here you go. Here's some Power Rangers. Oh, shnikes. I rolled too far. Parks and Recs, great show. Ooh, that looks good. Beef jerky. That dude's making beef
Oh,
jerky. You ever made beef jerky, bro?
not yet, man. That's on the to-do list though. I'm doing bacon before I do beef jerky.
Oh,
I've
look at
got
that chicken.
I've got some cure. I just got to get a hold of my pork bellies. They have them at HEB. Man, but I don't know, man. Like I got to get a meat slicer before I tackle bacon because I can, you know what I'm saying? Uh, that's
Yeah.
but I have
But
everything else.
you got a dehydrator and all that?
Well, no, the bacon I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke the bacon.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna cold smoke it, and then
Cold smoke it,
refrigerate it for about a week, and then slice it.
Here you go.
Slice it.
Oh, dude, my cousin had this. You remember these things called they were called video
Is it
discs?
that really big DVD play?
Yeah,
really big
the
DVD
laser
disc
disc.
thing?
Laser disc.
Laser
I mean,
disc, yeah.
it says here video disc, but
Yeah.
I remember them as like yeah. Thank you, the chat. The laser disc.
Yeah,
And
I actually have the Terminator 2 one on Laserdisc.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Was it this kind of style where it had the casing where you stuck it into the
No, it was just a really big freaking
Okay.
disc like that.
But that movie right there, that's the one my cousin had. I would go to his house and we watched it late at night. And I remember halfway through the movie, you had to pull it out and flip it over.
Oh, yeah. I remember like those old school video cassette movies where it was like, you have reached the end of video cassette 1. Please insert
Oh, yeah.
video cassette 2 to continue your movie.
It's been a minute. Yeah, dude, for sure. But I love watching all this nostalgia stuff, man. This just makes my day. Like I've found so much more like-minded stuff on this stuff, for like this guy. The 80s is pretty cool. Or those arcade ups.
Hey, you know what you got to get to your collection back there in your background? Get your hands on a Trapper Keeper. Put it back there.
Love it. You know what you know what also I need to get is I've got a bunch of Nintendo Power magazines that I'm going to reveal eventually.
Oh yeah, I remember those, man.
I've got some
those.
that I picked up off of eBay, but I'm also going to found this is 90s dude that reminded me of my hot summer days. It was great. And it had all this colorful, I can't remember, but I think I sent it to you guys. But he was talking, it reminded me of Nickelodeon magazine. Did you ever have Nickelodeon magazine?
No. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was so I got to get me a couple of those, but I can't find anything on eBay that reminded me of it. But speaking of, I'm glad you said that because I completely forgot about my mystery item reveal. So this was hint one. I've been kind of hinting on this all week long of my latest collection to my background over here. Okay, this was the first hint. Did you catch anything out of this? What did you see when you saw this?
So I was zooming in on that little bitty ghost-looking thing in the center with 2 eyeballs, and I thought it was like a Pac-Man thing. I definitely thought that it was something Pac-Man related, zoomed up, really, really, really zoomy.
Okay. Spoiler alert. That's just the reflection of my computer monitor.
Okay.
Nothing much going on there. This is a reflection of some kind of lens or something like that. And then hint number 2 was that. Did you think of anything when you saw that?
Actually, this is the first time I've seen this one.
Oh, okay. I did that the next day.
Yeah.
I know.
Looking at it.
Yeah, I didn't want to give because it felt like if I got too far back, it would give away too much.
That's pretty good teaser though. It just kind of reminds me of like a spiral notebook. The spiral side of a notebook. That's what you think of. The only thing coming to me right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reveal it right now. Ready? Do. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, you got the robot, dude. You got him. Did you
Oh,
get him? Did you get him on eBay?
I
Or-
did, man. I got them for a steal too. Like the
That's so
person was like,
freaking cool.
"Yeah,
So
dude,
now
I've been
you gotta
searching."
explain to me. You gotta explain to me what that first teaser was. I want to know what I was looking at.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Was that like his lens or something?
That's Momoral. This right here, yeah, that's just a
Yeah.
close up of his eyeball.
Ah, okay. So it is okay. Okay,
Yeah, it was just a real close. And he was so I had him sitting up here
I see. Yeah. So that's
to complete.
yeah.
So I had
I
him sitting
would've
up there,
never
and I
guessed
just took a
that. I
real
would've
close.
never
So
guessed that.
I took a picture as close as I could to it, and then I zoomed it in. I cropped it in even more, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So just to make it, because it would have gave it away, because I couldn't get with the lenses on these phones. You can't get too close without it starting blurred out too bad. But yeah, man, I got the Rob, dude. I got the Rob.
That's so cool.
I started collecting these things too. These amiibos. Did you see that? You saw that? Did you see my short or whatever reel?
Yeah. Those little
these guys?
pixelated little figures.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so
That is
cool?
so cool.
And going with that, the quote unquote the final piece, was it really the final piece? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get. Did you see this guy? This is my little duck hunt.
Yeah.
Duck
You
hunt.
had him
guys.
on the little spinny thing.
That's it with the game. Best
That's super
video
cool,
combo
man.
ever.
That's so cool that you got Waboito.
Oh man, just wait. I lined up all kinds of stuff. They're over here in the background. All kinds of cool stuff, man. On my shorts that you'll see pretty soon here. I don't want to reveal too much.
That's awesome.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned to that. But I did want to showcase this. I got the special edition. You know what
That's
this
so
is?
cool. Yeah.
What is this?
The star.
The Power
The
Star.
Invincible. The Invincible Power Star. Which,
That's
by the
it.
way, I saw that movie. I just went ahead and bought it because they have it on Apple. So I just bought it and we
Yeah.
watched it. Man, that movie's great, man.
It was great,
Yeah.
right? So
It's
this
not
is
bad
you
at
can,
all.
you can buy this Blu-ray special edition of the Power Star, and this is actually I bought the Apple as well, but inside has the Blu-ray and the regular DVD too.
So dude, it's been a minute since I've been like at Walmart and stuff like that. They're still selling Blu-rays, right? Like DVDs and stuff like that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
ordered this off of Walmart.com.
I got you. Yeah, because
But It comes with a little.
I thought I read somewhere that they were getting rid of that completely, and it was all going to be digital.
It's only a matter of time,
Yeah,
for sure.
For
Only
sure.
a matter of time. But it's got this cool little stand with it, man. That's got a little magnet on the back to hold. It holds
Yeah.
the star in place because it's a tin can.
I like it.
A cool little thing. But yeah, man, I've got a bunch of little. I made a bunch of little shorts this week that should be running through at least the full once a day on my YouTube for one
Short a day.
Yeah, one short a day.
Yeah.
Just trying to do one short a day.
Yeah, that's like normally I just drop my long forms on Wednesdays, and then Saturday mornings I drop a lot of shorts off of that long
Yeah.
form video that I dropped.
I need to get some more long form stuff that just because I feel like it hasn't been hitting too well, man, with my long forms. I feel like I get 20 views.
Yeah,
on the
but
long-
the good thing is you get a lot of views from the shorts,
yeah, that
And it
is
took
good.
It took me that's what's most important is the views.
Yeah, but you
it
need
took
the
me
time.
forever to figure out that I could get more views on shorts than I can on my long forms currently in my state, right? But
Right.
and that's where you want to get it. You want to get those views up. But at the same time, if you're trying to get monetized, which by the way, I read something recently where it made it easier for people to get monetized now. Instead of doing the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers, they cut it down to 3,000 watch hours, and I can't remember how many subscribers for you to get monetized. But if you want to earn money through like the Google ad service, the AdSense that they monetize you on, you
Mhm.
have to you still have to get 4,000 watch hours. No, 1,000 subscribers. It's something like that, but they made it easier for you to get there faster.
Oh, good. I need
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So read up
I'm
on
up
that because they
to.
did make it easier to get there.
That's cool, man. That's good to
Yeah,
know. I'm glad they're
yeah.
making it easier because that's hard, man. Because when you're doing shorts, people watch 15-second shorts. That's a
Mhm.
lot of people that need to watch for you to get that 4,000
Well,
hours or what
yeah,
is it? 4,000 hours in
yeah.
1 year.
In a year, yeah. But now it's 3,000 now.
Oh,
It's
we got some
3,000.
words of encouragement from the Chad. Find your specialty. Be consistent with content. The audience will find you. Keep it up. And
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing with
yeah,
what we're doing
he's
here.
absolutely right. But with it, you gotta you gotta roll with the punches, man, because the bigger you get, the more haters that are gonna find you. And
You
it
know,
happens. It happens. And it's sad because a lot of them come from the close circle that you came up with, Um,
oh really?
it's yeah, man. That's kind of what I was having to deal with, but it's all good now. I mean, I come out of it. It's just it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But you just got to stick with it, man, and do what you do,
In that
and you'll
so
get there. You'll get there.
I was talking to my buddy about the barbecue stuff and how huge the barbecue circuit is right now, and I
It
think
is.
that's why you guys are you're so successful in that because it's a huge thing not only in
It's hot,
Texas
man.
but
It's
it's
hot
all
right
over
now.
the place, and everybody's. I like watching Joe Rogan. I like watching
Yeah.
the 199, the Friday Night Tights, and all those guys every once in a while. And so those guys have all that kind of that area covered. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan's got these deep conversations and these 2-hour
Yeah.
interviews with these people, with these celebrities and stuff like that. Theo Vaughn's got, I watched one the other day with who was the Dirty Jobs guy? Joe
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
I know who you're
uh
talking about. Yeah.
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe or Joe
Mike Rowe,
Rowe or
right?
something like that.
Yeah, and it was great. And then I saw one with Dana Carvey with Theo Vaughn was fantastic, super cool dude. That's why I love Wayne's World. And Dana Carver's a funny dude, man, and I
Yeah.
like those down to earth dudes. And so those guys got all that kind of stuff covered. But what I don't see is people doing what we're doing when it comes to live streams. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah.
do the stuff that I grew up with and what we grew up with and the kind of stuff that hits on. So I think we're gonna find
No,
eventually,
I agree. There's a big community on it. But you're right. There's not really people like talking about it or doing anything with it. But there's a lot of people out there. Like I've seen lots of different videos and channels and stuff. I think I've sent you that that's what they do. That they love that stuff. Like some of my favorite videos that I like to watch on Instagram. It's I forget the name of the channel, but they do Saturday mornings in the '80s, and it's just like step by step what they did. Everything's
step
so
by
nostalgic.
step. Ooh,
Like
baby.
everything that they do, that they did. Just
Oh
take your
yeah.
time.
My wife bought me a shirt for Father's Day last year. It said, "Everything I've learned, everything I need to know, I learned from 80s cartoons." Yeah, it's true. I mean, think about it. Everything we learned was just because back then they had messages. They had good, solid messages. Not that
Yeah.
our parents did a great job as well, but yeah, you're right, man. They don't make them like they used to because
No, man.
we're 80s children. I was an 80s child, but some of my most fondest memories are in the early 90s, if that makes sense. Because I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, and
In
the
the
earliest
'80s.
I was born in 82.
Oh, you're
So
82.
yeah, I was born in 82. Um, I want to jump on these chats here real quick because these guys are making me laugh. Joe White says Fifth Element. That was so. If you can't see, I'm throwing some trivia down below here.
I got you.
Trumpet as below,
Where
and
Bruce
these guys are
Willis played
answering.
it.
So Fifth Element, good question. Made me think about how great that movie was. Yeah, dude, it still holds up to this day too. I won't say if that's the right answer. I'll reveal the answers at the end. And then speaking of Wayne's World, this Coke's gone bad. I forgot about that line. That was great. Such a great line. This Coke's gone bad because what did he have, like a rum and Coke or he had liquor or something? He was drinking some kind of, yeah, that was good stuff, man. Uh, Corbin Dallas, you know, they're, you remember Fifth Element, man?
I do. I don't remember. I guess I didn't watch it that well, but I have seen it. I have seen it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Chris Tucker is in there with that crazy freaking
Whatever that
hair
thing
like
was on
this,
his
right?
head. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Great movie. Great movie. They don't make them like that anymore.
It was. She was watching it on Tubi the other night. They have it on Tubi.
See, that's what's so great about it. I love all these older movies that you don't even need to buy it. You can just like, oh, there
They're
it
all
is.
on
I can just
Tubi,
watch
man.
it wherever.
All those
you know.
old movies like that, everything's on Tubi.
Exactly. It's such great stuff. Such great stuff. Well, let me get one more trivia in there before we start the episode here, because I need to grab another beer. Which 90s movie starring Robin Williams, this is an easy one, featured a magical board game that comes to life? Okay. We're just going to throw that one out there.
Godzilla.
Gojira. Gojira. So,
Yeah, here's a beer.
yeah, I'm gonna grab another beer and then I'm gonna start this episode, guys. So what we start to do here? This is the first time I've actually had a streaming guest on here, so this has been fun, man. I appreciate you staying up late with me.
Man.
I hear you yawning over there, but
yeah,
it's
but I'm gonna keep you. But I'm gonna keep you on right here and right here. So
cool, bro. Feel free to feel free to watch along with us if you want. I mean, you can join it. I mean, you know, when people join in chat, I make comments and stuff like that. So it's not like it's silent or anything. But if you're
for sure.
you know, man, I get it. Hey, I like your shirt. I like your Nintendo 64 shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I had it on. I was ready to sit down with you. You know, the beers were going out great.
Oh yeah, what'd you have? What would you have tonight?
I was drinking those Pitmasters Twisted.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that. Yeah.
And,
Pitmasters.
Then we'll talk off air about what that was about. But
okay, right on, man. No worries. No worries.
But it was all good. Everything was good.
Cool.
But
here's I'm wearing my.
What is that?
That's my Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, cool. You're rocking an episode to that, right?
Yeah. We're gonna rock an episode right now, and
nice.
Yeah, dude. So, but we'll be right here, man. If you want to, so what are you saying? Are you gonna jump off? Are you gonna hang out? You're gonna?
I can hang out a little longer.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm gonna start the episode, and then
for it, man.
I'm gonna go grab a beer, and then I'll be back and continue joining everybody. Cool.
All right, man. Do what you got to do.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Real Life Perspective Late Night Show presents. Hold on, I gotta turn off my lights. We're gonna watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? In the dark. That's what it's all about, man. It's trying to get that spookiness going here.
In the dark.
In the dark. In this episode, the first episode we watched was called The Tale of Laughing in the Dark. And this is another good episode that I really like because it has to do with like an old school movie theater. And I thought it was just kind of neat. Yeah, just something different and something cool. And see, let me know if you can recognize the actor who plays the villain in this movie.
Okay.
If you can name it, you'll if you can look close enough, you'll recognize him. But we're gonna grab another brewski and we're gonna have a good time. And let's start. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Midnight Madness. Can you hear that? Cool.
Whoa! Come on, let's go. We're getting late. What's the rush?
Fright Night at the Majestic Theater.
Gorama, triple feature marathon. We got free passes.
Cool. What's Frank?
Who cares? Let's go.
I've been to Fright Night. I'm never going back.
Why not? Because Frank's afraid of the dark. Remember?
I'm not going back. Because you sit in that movie theater for so long, you start to forget that the real world even exists. The only thing that seems real is the horror movie up on the screen. That's what my story's about. You know when you get really scared, you can always tell yourself that it's just a movie. But sometimes the movie seems so real that it's hard to tell the difference between what's make-believe and what's really there.
Oh, my business.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, I call this story The Tale of the Midnight Madness.
I wanted to show you the view. It's lovely.
Enjoy the film, man? Everybody's a critic.
Let's go. This place is depressing.
I gotta clean the house first.
$6? That's it?
1 popcorn, 2 sodas. Pete bought second soda.
Friday's supposed to be a good night.
$6 is a good night.
Well, this job's getting tough. Had to pick up 2 of these things tonight.
Make jokes. You're gonna laugh when they shut this place down.
No, they'll never close the Rialto. It's a landmark.
Tell that to the owners. They don't like losing money. Is everything busted around here?
This place would fall apart without you.
Well, it's falling apart anyway.
Maybe we can reuse these.
Hey, do you really think they're gonna shut us down?
I don't know. But I'm applying for a job over at the Quad.
The Quad, that's a multiplex.
And it's got lines around the block. I need the job.
Hey, you wanna get something to eat?
Oh, no. I got homework. Thanks anyway.
Pete couldn't stand to see the Rialto die, so he started a campaign to keep it open. It wasn't just his job he was worried about. Pete loved movies and loved the old theater. But it was no use. Unless a miracle happened, the Rialto was doomed. Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
It's almost locked out.
Yeah, well, don't bother. No one comes in when we're open. So how's the campaign going, Don Quixote?
Well, I went to the zoning commission to try to get landmark status. It's not going to be easy.
I hate to break this to you, Pete, but I think you're just dreaming. Why don't you just...
We're not open for an hour. Yo, come back in an hour.
Who are you?
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
Dr. Fink?
Vink. With a verb. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
We're not open yet.
That smell. It's wonderful. No modern theater has that smell.
It's stale popcorn.
Look, what do you want?
It's not what I want, lad. It's what you want. Is this your handiwork?
Yeah?
Then I've come to the right place.
Guys, a nutbag. I'm calling the police.
No.
Marvelous! Marvelous! I couldn't have designed it better myself.
Look, you're not supposed to be here, okay?
What is this? Who are you?
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
With a ver.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
My good man. I've come to save your theater. And it won't cost you a dime. And I am not a nutbag. I am a filmmaker. At least I used to be. Back when theaters like this were commonplace. Back before wide screens, before color, before sound. Back when films tried to stir the imagination, not bludgeon it.
How old are you?
Old enough to know that things have changed.
Look, pal.
My films were quite popular, you know. They always had a certain magic.
How did you do that?
A film I made many years ago. A horror film.
Really?
A vampire film, to be precise. It's quite unique, for in my story, the vampire wins.
What's your angle, pal?
My good man, I make you a promise. Show my film in your theater, and people will flock to see it. Your fortunes will turn, and you'll make far more than $6 a night.
A black and white silent film is gonna turn this place around. That ain't a vampire movie. That's a fairy tale.
You don't have to believe me. Just show my film once, and you'll see. As for payment,
Here we go.
I don't want money. All I ask is that once your success is assured, you give me one night a week of your choosing to show my other films to the public.
This film can do as you say. I'll give you 3 nights plus a cut of the vending.
I don't want your popcorn money. Just one night a week. Do we have a deal? Wonderful! You're a wise man.
Look out! Look, buddy, maybe you'd better...
Where'd he go?
Back to Mars, where he came from.
So, do we show it?
The guy's loony. Throw it out.
Pete stuck the movie in the projection booth and forgot all about it. But he didn't forget his mission to save the Rialto, though it was looking pretty bad. Bills were piling up and ticket sales were going down. It was only a matter of time before the owners would pull the plug and shut the old theater down forever. Then, one Saturday night, things took an interesting turn.
You'll let me know if you'll want the closed captionings on or off, if you like it or you don't
You
like
wanted
it.
to see us? Yeah. Something tells me this is bad news.
So,
I just got the word. We close in 2 weeks.
No way, they can't close down a landmark.
I think maybe they can.
Now what? Come on.
What happened?
I don't know.
I'll go handle the refunds.
No, wait. Got an idea.
Can I have your attention? We've had technical difficulties with tonight's film and won't be able to continue with the showing. But we've got a special surprise. We're going to be showing a classic film from the golden age of silent movies instead. And if you stay for the showing and are completely satisfied, you'll still get a full refund when you leave.
This better be good, young lady. My time is valuable.
Enjoy the show. So scared.
So good, I'll probably have nightmares for a week.
Show more classics like that, kid, and you might get a couple more customers. See you tomorrow.
Good night. Tell your friends.
He loved it. No one wanted a refund.
Yes! We got a hit!
Yeah.
Let's hug again.
Pete.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that.
Oh, no. It's exactly what that Dr. Vink guy said would happen.
Well, yeah, I guess it is. Weird. Let's talk this stuff. Come on.
Dr. Vink's movie.
You're watching Nickelodeon on Paramount Plus.
Hey, it's commercial time. Excuse the town to go take a pee-pee. You got 90 seconds. You get either beverage, whatever you need to get.
New flavors? Worth fanning over.
This was part of the excitement of as a kid watching the show, because you get colorful commercials like this just before the show would start.
They're
And
great.
you get that little anxiety of, oh, you got fun stuff going on, but you know that creepy music's about to start from the Are You Afraid of the Dark introduction theme.
Madness. And the exact opposite. It's everywhere you've ever wanted to go. Everything you've ever wanted to try. And everyone you've ever wanted to meet.
2025 Epic Verse coming to Universal Studios,
Real adventure,
Florida.
real excitement for all.
It's going to be
Universal Orlando
Super
Resort.
Nintendo World or just Nintendo World. I forget what it's called.
New
It's going to
Filipino
be
kids, created for big kids,
Universal
sensitive skin, and still
Monsters
about hair.
Classics.
It's easy squeezy. I can
Area
do
and all
it,
kinds of
because
other stuff.
every can-do moment leads to another.
I'm mostly excited about the
Awesome!
Super Nintendo World or just the
I can do
Nintendo
it.
World.
Let's do
It's
this.
going to be fantastic.
You're watching Nickelodeon on Paramount Plus.
Movie was a smash. So they started a Saturday night Midnight Madness show, and it became a huge cult hit. They got so busy, the owners decided not to sell,
Just as Dr. Vink predicted.
just as Dr. Vink predicted.
Good night. Thanks for coming. Come again. Good night.
Major popcorn sales. The place is a mess.
Yes! Hey, I was wondering, maybe after, we clean up and everything, you and I could...
Evening, lad.
Dr. Vink!
I thought I'd stop by and see how things were progressing.
Oh, your film's a smash. It's unbelievable. I mean, people are packing in and staying for 2 shows. Oh, and bringing friends.
There you are! I want to shake the hand of the man who saved this theater. Where you been?
I thought it best to stay away until the success of your theater was assured.
Success? We're killing them. And don't think I forget who we can thank for that. It's time we made a deal for that masterpiece of yours.
I believe we already have a deal. You promised me 1 night a week to show my other films, did you not?
You were serious about that? Quite. Look, Doc, I can't show old movies here during the week. Saturday night, midnight, maybe. But I'm getting A-list films in here now. Why don't I just write you a check?
I don't want your money. I don't want your friendship. I want your theater. One shouldn't make a bargain if they can't honor their commitments.
Maybe we...
Look, pal, it's not gonna happen. You want a rental fee for your movie? Fine. But you are not getting this theater. End of story.
That's where you're wrong, my friend. This story is far, far from over. In fact, it's only just beginning.
Hey, he doesn't want to get paid for his film. That's his problem.
The Rialto continued to do well, all because of Dr. Vink's strange movie. Pete wanted to study it to figure out why it was so magical. Unfortunately, he was about to find out.
You know what? I just had the weirdest dream.
What?
I thought I saw Nosferatu step out of the movie.
I think you've been working here too long.
Katie, I know you think I'm kind of a geek.
You're not a geek, Pete. You're a nerd. I'm kidding.
Well, you know, I guess you know that I kind of like you and stuff. So.
It's okay, Pete. I kind of like you too.
Mr. Kristoff? Mr. Kristoff? Are you okay?
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
gross.
I'll get an ambulance. It's dead.
No way.
We gotta get help.
Ooh, I'll stay with him.
No, we're staying together. Come on. No.
Pete, what is going on?
No, it's Dr. Vink. It's gotta be. He's trying to scare us.
Well, he's doing a good job.
We know it's you, Dr. Vink.
Was that the vampire?
No! Yes! Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I did see it come out of the movie.
Movies aren't real.
Well, that guy looked pretty real to me. Come on!
What are we gonna do?
Okay, maybe I'm crazy, but I think I saw that vampire come out of the film.
How?
I don't know. There's something weird about that movie, and Dr. Vink's using it to get revenge.
Oh, this can't be real.
Okay, I got an idea. Throw it up the last reel and project it.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Probably something stupid, but I gotta try. Yo, when it's ready. Who are you? How did you get here?
Ready? Pete! Hurry, he's coming!
Sorry, pal. Gotta finish what you started.
Pete, I'm gonna stop the film.
No, be trapped in here! I saw this film, and I know how it ends. And I'm doing it right.
Pete!
What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah, what a dream. This movie's starting to get to me.
You have no idea.
Bravo! Bravo!
Think.
Good show, lad. I couldn't have written it better myself. As for you, Christoph.
Look, Dr. Vink, I've been thinking. A deal's a deal. Forget what I said before. You can have your one night a week.
That won't be necessary. You see, I've just purchased this theater.
You what?
Oh, yes. Now I can show my films every night. And believe me, I've got many, many more that are far better than this one.
The end. So who's going to Fright Night?
It's getting late.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. Yeah.
Here, you can have my ticket.
I thought you weren't going to Fright Night. You kidding? It's just a movie. And I got 2 free passes. Let's go. Come on.
Good stuff. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We had a great time watching Are You Afraid of the Dark? In the Dark. I hope you had a good time. Thank you, Triple Master, for swinging by and chatting it up with us. Had a good time myself. Was that the plot to last year? Pretty much. That was a good one, Chad. That was a good one. If you recognize who the vampire was, let me know. But that was a good one. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next show. And this has been my real life perspective.
All night, so the streets looking pretty, right for the night.